سورة المؤمنون.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the expelled Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
قد أفلح المؤمنون.
Certainly will the believers have succeeded.
الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون.
They who are during their prayer humbly intent.
والذين هم عن اللغو معرضون.
And they who turn away from ill speech.
والذين هم للزكاة فاعلون.
And they who are observant of zakah.
والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون.
And they who guard their private parts.
إلا على أزواجهم أو ما ملكت أيمانهم فإنهم غير ملومين.
Except from their wives or those their right hands possess, for indeed they will not be blamed.
فمن ابتغى وراء ذلك فأولئك هم العادون.
But whoever seeks beyond that, then those are the transgressors.
والذين هم لأماناتهم وعهدهم راعون.
And they who are to their trusts and their promises attentive.
والذين هم على صلواتهم يحافظون.
And they who carefully maintain their prayers.
أولئك هم الوارثون.
Those are the inheritors.
الذين يرثون الفردوس هم فيها خالدون.
Who will inherit Al-Firdaus. They will abide therein eternally.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ.
And certainly did we create man from an extract of clay.
ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ.
Then we placed him as a sperm drop in a firm lodging, i.e. the womb.
ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين.
Then we made the sperm drop into a clinging clot, and we made the clot into a lump of flesh, and we made from the lump bones, and we covered the bones with flesh. Then we developed him into another creation. So blessed is Allah, the best of creators.
ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون.
Then indeed, after that, you are to die.
ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون.
Then indeed, you on the day of resurrection will be resurrected.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعَ طَرَائِقَ وَمَا كُنَّا عَنِ الْخَلْقِ غَافِلِينَ.
And we have created above you 7 layered heavens, and never have we been of our creation unaware.
وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً بِقَدَرٍ فَأَسْكَنَّاهُ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَإِنَّا عَلَى ذَهَابٍ بِهِ لَقَادِرُونَ.
And we have sent down rain from the sky in a measured amount, and settled it in the earth. And indeed, we are able to take it away.
فَأَنشَأْنَا لَكُم بِهِ جَنَّاتٍ مِّن نَّخِيلٍ وَأَعْنَابٍ لَّكُمْ فِيهَا فَوَاكِهُ كَثِيرَةٌ وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ.
And we brought forth for you thereby gardens of palm trees and grapevines, in which for you are abundant fruits, and from which you eat.
وَشَجَرَةً تَخْرُجُ مِن طُورِ سَيْنَاءَ تَنبُتُ بِالدُّهْنِ وَصِبْغٍ لِّلْآكِلِينَ.
And we brought forth a tree issuing from Mount Sinai, which produces oil and food, i.e. olives, for those who eat.
وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً نُسْقِيكُم مِّمَّا فِي بُطُونِهَا وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ كَثِيرَةٌ وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ.
And indeed, for you in livestock is a lesson. We give you drink from that which is in their bellies, and for you in them are numerous benefits, and from them you eat.
وَعَلَيْهَا وَعَلَى الْفُلْكِ تُحْمَلُونَ.
And upon them and on ships you are carried.
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ فَقَالَ يَا قَوْمِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مَا لَكُم مِّنْ إِلَٰهٍ غَيْرُهُ أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ.
And we had certainly sent Noah to his people, and he said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Then will you not fear Him?
فقال الملأ الذين كفروا من قومه ما هذا إلا بشر مثلنا مثلكم يريد أن يتفضل عليكم ولو شاء الله لأنزل ملائكة ما سمعنا بهذا في آبائنا الأولين.
But the eminent among them who disbelieved from his people said, "This is not but a man like yourselves, who wishes to take precedence over you. And if Allah had willed to send a messenger, He would have sent down angels. We have not heard of this among our forefathers."
إن هو إلا رجل به جنة فتربصوا به حتى حين.
He is not but a man possessed with madness, so wait concerning him for a time.
قال رب انصرني بما كذبون.
Noah said, "My Lord, support me, because they have denied me."
فأوحينا إليه أن اصنع الفلك بأعيننا ووحينا فإذا جاء أمرنا وفارت النور فاسلك فيها من كل زوجين اثنين وأهلك إلا من سبق عليه القول منهم ولا تخاطبني في الذين ظلموا إنهم مغرقون.
So we inspired to him, "Construct the ship under our observation and our inspiration, and when our command comes and the oven overflows, put into it, i.e. the ship, from each creature 2 mates, and your family, except him for whom the decree of destruction has proceeded. And do not address me concerning those who have wronged. Indeed, they are to be drowned."
فإذا استويت أنت ومن معك على الفلك فقل الحمد لله الذي نجانا من القوم الظالمين.
And when you have boarded the ship, you and those with you, then say, "Praise to Allah, who has saved us from the wrongdoing people."
وَقُلْ رَبِّ أَنزِلْنِي مُنزَلًا مُبَارَكًا وَأَنْتَ خَيْرُ الْمُنزِلِينَ.
And say, "My Lord, let me land at a blessed landing place, and you are the best to accommodate us."
إن في ذلك لآيات وإن كنا لمبتلين.
Indeed, in that are signs, and indeed we are ever testing our servants.
ثم أنشأنا من بعدهم قرنا آخرين.
Then we produced after them a generation of others.
فأرسلنا فيهم رسولا منهم أن اعبدوا الله ما لكم من إله غيره أفلا تتقون.
And we sent among them a messenger from themselves, saying, Worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Then will you not fear Him?
وقال الملأ من قومه الذين كفروا وكذبوا بلقاء الآخرة وأترفناهم في الحياة الدنيا ما هذا إلا بشر مثلكم يأكل مما تأكلون منه ويشرب مما تشربون.
And the eminent among his people who disbelieved and denied the meeting of the hereafter while we had given them luxury in the worldly life, said, This is not but a man like yourselves. He eats of that from which you eat, and drinks of what you drink.
وَلَئِنْ أَطَعْتُمْ بَشَرًا مِثْلَكُمْ إِنَّكُمْ إِذًا لَخَاسِرُونَ.
And if you should obey a man like yourselves, indeed you would then be losers.
أَيَعِدُكُمْ أَنَّكُمْ إِذَا مِتُّمْ وَكُنْتُمْ تُرَابًا وَعِظَامًا أَنَّكُمْ مُخْرَجُونَ.
Does he promise you that when you have died and become dust and bones, that you will be brought forth once more?
هيهات هيهات لما توعدون.
How far is that which you are promised?
إن هي إلا حياتنا الدنيا نموت ونحيا وما نحن بمبعوثين.
It, i.e. life, is not but our worldly life. We die and live, but we will not be resurrected.
إن هو إلا رجل افترى على الله كذبا وما نحن له بمؤمنين.
He is not but a man who has invented a lie about Allah, and we will not believe him.
قال رب انصرني بما كذبون.
He said, My Lord, support me, because they have denied me.
قال عما قليل ليصبحن نادمين.
Allah said, After a little they will surely become regretful.
فأخذتهم الصيحة بالحق فجعلناهم غثاء فبعدا للقوم الظالمين.
So the shriek seized them in truth, and we made them as plant stubble. Then away with the wrongdoing people.
ثم أنشأنا من بعدهم قرونا آخرين.
Then we produced after them other generations.
ما تسبق من أمة أجلها وما يستأخرون.
No nation will precede its time of termination, nor will they remain thereafter.
ثم أرسلنا رسلنا تترى كلما جاء أمة رسولها كذبوه فأتبعنا بعضهم بعضا وجعلناهم أحاديث فبعدا لقوم لا يؤمنون.
Then we sent our messengers in succession. Every time there came to a nation its messenger, they denied him. So we made them follow one another to destruction, and we made them narrations. So away with a people who do not believe.
ثم أرسلنا موسى وأخاه هارون بآياتنا وسلطان مبين.
Then we sent Moses and his brother Aaron with our signs and a clear authority.
إلى فرعون وملئه فاستكبروا وكانوا قوما عالين.
To Pharaoh and his establishment. But they were arrogant and were a haughty people.
فقالوا أنؤمن لبشرين مثلنا وقومهما لنا عابدون.
They said, should we believe two men like ourselves, while their people are for us in servitude?
فكذبوهما فكانوا من المهلكين.
So they denied them and were of those destroyed.
ولقد آتينا موسى الكتاب لعلهم يهتدون.
And we certainly gave Moses the scripture, that perhaps they would be guided.
وجعلنا ابن مريم وأمه آية وآويناهما إلى ربوة ذات قرار ومعين.
And we made the son of Mary and his mother a sign, and sheltered them within a high ground, having level areas and flowing water.
يا أيها الرسل كلوا من الطيبات واعملوا صالحا إني بما تعملون عليم.
Allah said, O messengers, eat from the good foods and work righteousness. Indeed, I, of what you do, am knowing.
وَإِنَّ هَذِهِ أُمَّتُكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً وَأَنَا رَبُّكُمْ فَاتَّقُونِ.
And indeed, this, your religion, is one religion, and I am your Lord, so fear me.
فَتَقَطَّعُوا أَمْرَهُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ زُبُرًا كُلُّ حِزْبٍ بِمَا لَدَيْهِمْ فَرِحُونَ.
But they, i.e. the people, divided their religion among them into portions, i.e. sects, each faction in what it has rejoicing.
فَذَرْهُمْ فِي غَمْرَتِهِمْ حَتَّى حِينٍ.
So leave them in their confusion for a time.
أَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّمَا نُمِدُّهُم بِهِ مِن مَّالٍ وَبَنِينَ.
Do they think that what we extend to them of wealth and children,
نُسَارِعُ لَهُمْ فِي الْخَيْرَاتِ بل لا يشعرون.
Is because we hasten for them good things. Rather, they do not perceive.
إن الذين هم من خشية ربهم مشفقون.
Indeed, they who are apprehensive from fear of their Lord,
والذين هم بآيات ربهم يؤمنون.
and they who believe in the signs of their Lord,
والذين هم بربهم لا يشركون.
and they who do not associate anything with their Lord,
والذين يؤتون ما آتوا وقلوبهم وجلة أنهم إلى ربهم راجعون.
and they who give what they give while their hearts are fearful, because they will be returning to their Lord.
أولئك يسارعون في الخيرات وهم لها سابقون.
It is those who hasten to good deeds, and they outstrip others therein.
ولا نكلف نفسا إلا وسعها ولدينا كتاب ينطق بالحق وهم لا يظلمون.
And we charge no soul except with that within its capacity. And with us is a record which speaks with truth, and they will not be wronged.
بل قلوبهم في غمرة من هذا ولهم أعمال من دون ذلك هم لها عاملون.
But their hearts are covered with confusion over this, and they have evil deeds besides that, i.e. disbelief, which they are doing.
إذا أخذنا مترفيهم بالعذاب إذا هم يجأرون.
Until when we seize their affluent ones with punishment, at once they are crying to Allah for help.
لا تجأروا اليوم إنكم منا لا تنصرون.
Do not cry out today. Indeed, by us you will not be helped.
قد كانت آياتي تتلى عليكم فكنتم على أعقابكم تنكصون.
My verses had already been recited to you, but you were turning back on your heels.
مستكبرين به سامرا تهجرون.
In arrogance regarding it, conversing by night, speaking evil.
أفلم يدبروا القول أم جاءهم ما لم يأت آباءهم الأولين.
Then have they not reflected over the word, i.e. the Quran? Or has there come to them that which had not come to their forefathers?
أم لم يعرفوا رسولهم فهم له منكرون.
Or did they not know their messenger, so they are toward him disacknowledging?
أم يقولون به جنة بل جاءهم بالحق وأكثرهم للحق كارهون.
Or do they say, in him is madness? Rather, he brought them the truth, but most of them to the truth are averse.
ولو اتبع الحق أهواءهم لفسدت السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن بل أتيناهم بذكرهم فهم عن ذكرهم معرضون.
But if the truth, i.e. Allah, had followed their inclinations, the heavens and the earth and whoever is in them would have been ruined. Rather, we have brought them their message, but they from their message are turning away.
أم تسألهم خرجا فخراج ربك خير وهو خير الرازقين.
Or do you, O Muhammad, ask them for payment? But the reward of your Lord is best, and He is the best of providers.
وَإِنَّكَ لَتَدْعُوهُمْ إِلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ.
And indeed, you invite them to a straight path.
وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ عَنِ الصِّرَاطِ لَنَاكِبُونَ.
But indeed, those who do not believe in the hereafter are deviating from the path.
وَلَوْ رَحِمْنَاهُمْ وَكَشَفْنَا مَا بِهِمْ مِنْ ضُرٍّ لَلَجُّوا فِي طُغْيَانِهِمْ يَعْمَهُونَ.
And even if we gave them mercy and removed what was upon them of affliction, they would persist in their transgression, wandering blindly.
وَلَقَدْ أَخَذْنَاهُمْ بِالْعَذَابِ فَمَا اسْتَكَانُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ وَمَا يَتَضَرَّعُونَ.
And we had gripped them with suffering as a warning, but they did not yield to their Lord, nor did they humbly supplicate, and will continue thus.
إذا فتحنا عليهم بابا ذا عذاب شديد إذا هم فيه مبلسون.
Until when we have opened before them a door of severe punishment, immediately they will be therein in despair.
وهو الذي أنشأ لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون.
And it is He who produced for you hearing and vision, and hearts, i.e. intellect. Little are you grateful.
وهو الذي ذرأكم في الأرض وإليه تحشرون.
And it is He who has multiplied you throughout the earth, and to Him you will be gathered.
وهو الذي يحيي ويميت وله اختلاف الليل والنهار أفلا تعقلون.
And it is He who gives life and causes death, and His is the alternation of the night and the day. Then will you not reason?
بل قالوا مثل ما قال الأولون.
Rather, they say like what the former peoples said.
قالوا أإذا متنا وكنا ترابا وعظاما أإنا لمبعوثون.
They said, when we have died and become dust and bones, are we indeed to be resurrected?
لقد وعدنا نحن وآباؤنا هذا من قبل إن هذا إلا أساطير الأولين.
We have been promised this, we and our forefathers before. This is not but legends of the former peoples.
قل لمن الأرض ومن فيها إن كنتم تعلمون.
Say, O Muhammad, to whom belongs the earth, and whoever is in it, if you should know.
سيقولون لله قل أفلا تذكرون.
They will say, to Allah. Say, then will you not remember?
قل من رب السماوات السبع ورب العرش العظيم.
Say, who is Lord of the 7 heavens and Lord of the great throne?
سيقولون لله قل أفلا تتقون.
They will say, they belong to Allah. Say, then will you not fear Him?
قل من بيده ملكوت كل شيء وهو يجير ولا يجار عليه إن كنتم تعلمون.
Say, in whose hand is the realm of all things, and He protects while none can protect against Him, if you should know.
سيقولون لله قل فأنى تسحرون.
They will say, all belongs to Allah. Say, then how are you deluded?
بل أتيناهم بالحق وإنهم لكاذبون.
Rather, we have brought them the truth, and indeed they are liars.
ما اتخذ الله من ولد وما كان معه من إله إذا لذهب كل إله بما خلق ولعلى بعضهم على بعض سبحان الله عما يصفون.
Allah has not taken any son, nor has there ever been with him any deity. If there had been, then each deity would have taken what it created, and some of them would have sought to overcome others. Exalted is Allah above what they describe concerning him.
عالم الغيب والشهادة فتعالى عما يشركون.
He is knower of the unseen and the witnessed. So high is he above what they associate with him.
قل رب إما تريني ما يوعدون.
Say, O Muhammad, my Lord, if you should show me that which they are promised.
رب فلا تجعلني في القوم الظالمين.
My Lord, then do not place me among the wrongdoing people.
وَإِنَّا عَلَىٰ أَن نُّرِيَكَ مَا نَعِدُهُمْ لَقَادِرُونَ.
And indeed, we are able to show you what we have promised them.
ادفع بالتي هي أحسن السيئة نحن أعلم بما يصفون.
Repel by means of what is best their evil. We are most knowing of what they describe.
وقل رب أعوذ بك من همزات الشياطين.
And say, My Lord, I seek refuge in you from the incitements of the devils.
وأعوذ بك رب أن يحضرون.
And I seek refuge in you, my Lord, lest they be present with me.
حتى إذا جاء أحدهم الموت قال رب ارجعون.
For such is the state of the disbelievers, until when death comes to one of them, he says, My Lord, send me back.
لعلي أعمل صالحا فيما تركت كلا إنها كلمة هو قائلها ومن ورائهم برزخ إلى يوم يبعثون.
That I might do righteousness in that which I left behind. No, it is only a word he is saying, and behind them is a barrier until the day they are resurrected.
فإذا نفخ في الصور فلا أنساب بينهم يومئذ ولا يتساءلون.
So when the horn is blown, no relationship will there be among them that day, nor will they ask about one another.
فمن ثقلت موازينه فأولئك هم المفلحون.
And those whose scales are heavy with good deeds, it is they who are the successful.
ومن خفت موازينه فأولئك الذين خسروا أنفسهم في جهنم خالدون.
But those whose scales are light, those are the ones who have lost their souls, being in hell, abiding eternally.
تلفح وجوههم النار وهم فيها كالحون.
The fire will sear their faces, and they therein will have taut smiles.
ألم تكن آياتي تتلى عليكم فكنتم بها تكذبون.
Allah will say, Were not my verses recited to you, and you used to deny them?
قالوا ربنا غلبت علينا شقوتنا وكنا قوما ضالين.
They will say, Our Lord, our wretchedness overcame us, and we were a people astray.
ربنا أخرجنا منها فإن عدنا فإنا ظالمون.
Our Lord, remove us from it, and if we were to return to evil, we would indeed be wrongdoers.
قال اخسئوا فيها ولا تكلمون.
He will say, Remain despised therein, and do not speak to me.
إنه كان فريق من عبادي يقولون ربنا آمنا فاغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين.
Indeed, there was a party of my servants who said, Our Lord, we have believed, so forgive us and have mercy upon us, and you are the best of the merciful.
فَاتَّخَذْتُمُوهُمْ سِخْرِيًّا حَتَّى أَنسَوْكُمْ ذِكْرِي وَكُنْتُمْ مِنْهُمْ تَضْحَكُونَ.
But you took them in mockery to the point that they made you forget my remembrance, and you used to laugh at them.
إِنِّي جَزَيْتُهُمُ الْيَوْمَ بِمَا صَبَرُوا أَنَّهُمْ هُمُ الْفَائِزُونَ.
Indeed, I have rewarded them this day for their patient endurance, that they are the attainers of success.
قال كم لبثتم في الأرض عدد سنين.
Allah will say, How long did you remain on earth in number of years?
قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم فاسأل العادين.
They will say, We remained a day or part of a day. Ask those who enumerate.
قال إن لبثتم إلا قليلا لو أنكم كنتم تعلمون.
He will say, You stayed not but a little, if only you had known.
أفحسبتم أنما خلقناكم عبثا وأنكم إلينا لا ترجعون.
Then did you think that we created you uselessly, and that to us you would not be returned?
فتعالى الله الملك الحق لا إله إلا هو رب العرش الكريم.
So exalted is Allah, the Sovereign, the Truth. There is no deity except Him, Lord of the noble throne.
ومن يدع مع الله إلها آخر لا برهان له به فإنما حسابه عند ربه إنه لا يفلح الكافرون.
And whoever invokes besides Allah another deity for which he has no proof, then his account is only with his Lord. Indeed, the disbelievers will not succeed.
وَقُلْ رَبِّ اغْفِرْ وَارْحَمْ وَأَنْتَ خَيْرُ الرَّاحِمِينَ.
And, O Muhammad, say, My Lord, forgive and have mercy, and you are the best of the merciful.
سورة النور.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the expelled Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
سورة أنزلناها وفرضناها وأنزلنا فيها آيات بينات لعلكم تذكرون.
This is a surah which we have sent down and made that within it obligatory and revealed therein verses of clear evidence that you might remember.
الزانية والزاني فاجلدوا كل واحد منهما 100 جلدة ولا تأخذكم بهما رأفة في دين الله إن كنتم تؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر وليشهد عذابهما طائفة من المؤمنين.
The unmarried woman or unmarried man found guilty of sexual intercourse, lash each one of them with 100 lashes. And do not be taken by pity for them in the religion, i.e. law of Allah, if you should believe in Allah and the last day, and let a group of the believers witness their punishment.
الزاني لا ينكح إلا زانية أو مشركة والزانية لا ينكحها إلا زان أو مشرك وحرم ذلك على المؤمنين.
The fornicator does not marry except a female fornicator or polytheist, and none marries her except a fornicator or a polytheist. And that, i.e. marriage to such persons, has been made unlawful to the believers.
والذين يرمون المحصنات ثم لم يأتوا ب4 شهداء فاجلدوهم 80 جلدة ولا تقبلوا لهم شهادة أبداً وَأُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ.
And those who accuse chaste women and then do not produce 4 witnesses, lash them with 80 lashes, and do not accept from them testimony ever after. And those are the defiantly disobedient.
إلا الذين تابوا من بعد ذلك وأصلحوا فإن الله غفور رحيم.
Except for those who repent thereafter and reform. For indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful.
والذين يرمون أزواجهم ولم يكن لهم شهداء إلا أنفسهم فشهادة أحدهم 4 شهادات بالله فشهادة أحدهم 4 شهادات بالله إنه لمن الصادقين.
And those who accuse their wives of adultery and have no witnesses except themselves, then the witness of one of them shall be 4 testimonies, swearing by Allah that indeed he is of the truthful.
والخامسة أن لعنة الله عليه إن كان من الكاذبين.
And the fifth oath will be that the curse of Allah be upon him if he should be of the liars.
ويدرأ عنها العذاب أن تشهد 4 شهادات بالله إنه لمن الكاذبين.
But it will prevent punishment from her if she gives 4 testimonies, swearing by Allah that indeed he is of the liars.
والخامسة أن غضب الله عليها إن كان من الصادقين.
And the fifth oath will be that the wrath of Allah be upon her if he was of the truthful.
ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته وأن الله تواب حكيم.
And if not for the favor of Allah upon you and his mercy, and because Allah is accepting of repentance and wise.
إن الذين جاءوا بالإفك عصبة منكم لا تحسبوه شرا لكم بل هو خير لكم لكل امرئ منهم ما اكتسب من الإثم والذي تولى كبره منهم له عذاب عظيم.
Indeed, those who came with falsehood are a group among you. Do not think it bad for you. Rather, it is good for you. For every person among them is what punishment he has earned from the sin. And he who took upon himself the greater portion thereof, for him is a great punishment, i.e. hellfire.
لولا إذ سمعتموه ظن المؤمنون والمؤمنات بأنفسهم خيرا وقالوا هذا إفك مبين.
Why, when you heard it, did not the believing men and believing women think good of themselves, i.e. one another, and say, this is an obvious falsehood?
لولا جاءوا عليه بأربعة شهداء فإذ لم يأتوا بالشهداء فأولئك عند الله هم الكاذبون.
Why did they, who slandered, not produce for it 4 witnesses? And when they do not produce the witnesses, then it is they, in the sight of Allah, who are the liars.
ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته في الدنيا والآخرة لمسكم فيما أفضتم فيه عذاب عظيم.
And if it had been for the favor of Allah upon you and his mercy in this world and the hereafter, you would have been touched for that lie in which you were involved by a great punishment.
إذ تلقونه بألسنتكم وتقولون بأفواهكم ما ليس لكم به علم وتحسبونه هينا وهو عند الله عظيم.
When you received it with your tongues, and said with your mouths that of which you had no knowledge, and thought it was insignificant, while it was, in the sight of Allah, tremendous.
ولولا إذ سمعتموه قلتم ما يكون لنا أن نتكلم بهذا سبحانك هذا بهتان عظيم.
And why, when you heard it, did you not say, "It is not for us to speak of this"? Exalted are you, O Allah, this is a great slander.
يعظكم الله أن تعودوا لمثله أبدا إن كنتم مؤمنين.
Allah warns you against returning to the likes of this conduct, ever, if you should be believers.
وَيُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ لَكُمُ الْآيَاتِ وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ حَكِيمٌ.
And Allah makes clear to you the verses, i.e. His rulings, and Allah is knowing and wise.
إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُحِبُّونَ أَن تَشِيعَ الْفَاحِشَةُ فِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون.
Indeed, those who like that immorality should be spread or publicized among those who have believed will have a painful punishment in this world and the hereafter. And Allah knows, and you do not know.
ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته وأن الله رؤوف رحيم.
And if it had not been for the favor of Allah upon you and His mercy, and because Allah is kind and merciful.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان ومن يتبع خطوات الشيطان فإنه يأمر بالفحشاء والمنكر ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته ما زكى منكم من أحد أبدا ولكن الله يزكي من يشاء والله سميع عليم.
O you who have believed, do not follow the footsteps of Satan. And whoever follows the footsteps of Satan, indeed he enjoins immorality and wrongdoing. And if not for the favor of Allah upon you and His mercy, not one of you would have been pure ever. But Allah purifies whom He wills, and Allah is hearing and knowing.
ولا يأتل أولو الفضل منكم والسعة أن يؤتوا أولي القربى والمساكين والمهاجرين في سبيل الله وليعفوا وليصفحوا ألا تحبون أن يغفر الله لكم والله غفور رحيم.
And let not those of virtue among you and wealth swear not to give aid to their relatives and the needy and the emigrants for the cause of Allah, and let them pardon and overlook. Would you not like that Allah should forgive you? And Allah is forgiving and merciful.
إن الذين يرمون المحصنات الغافلات المؤمنات لعنوا في الدنيا والآخرة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Indeed, those who falsely accuse chaste, unaware and believing women are cursed in this world and the hereafter, and they will have a great punishment.
يوم تشهد عليهم ألسنتهم وأيديهم وأرجلهم بما كانوا يعملون.
On a day when their tongues, their hands and their feet will bear witness against them as to what they used to do.
يومئذ يوفيهم الله دينهم الحق ويعلمون أن الله هو الحق المبين.
That day, Allah will pay them in full their true, i.e. deserved recompense, and they will know that it is Allah who is the manifest truth, i.e. perfect in justice.
الخبيثات للخبيثين والخبيثون للخبيثات والطيبات للطيبين والطيبون للطيبات أولئك مبرؤون مما يقولون لهم مغفرة ورزق كريم.
Evil words are for evil men, and evil men are subjected to evil words. And good words are for good men, and good men are an object of good words. Those good people are declared innocent of what they, i.e. slanderers, say. For them is forgiveness and noble provision.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تدخلوا بيوتا غير بيوتكم حتى تستأنسوا وتسلموا على أهلها ذلكم خير لكم لعلكم تذكرون.
O you who have believed, Do not enter houses other than your own houses until you ascertain welcome and greet their inhabitants. That is best for you. Perhaps you will be reminded, i.e. advised.
فإن لم تجدوا فيها أحدا فلا تدخلوها حتى يؤذن لكم وإن قيل لكم ارجعوا فارجعوا هو أزكى لكم والله بما تعملون عليم.
And if you do not find anyone therein, do not enter them until permission has been given you. And if it is said to you, go back, then go back, it is purer for you. And Allah is knowing of what you do.
ليس عليكم جناح أن تدخلوا بيوتا غير مسكونة فيها متاع لكم والله يعلم ما تبدون وما تكتمون.
There is no blame upon you for entering houses not inhabited, in which there is convenience for you. And Allah knows what you reveal and what you conceal.
قل للمؤمنين يغضوا من أبصارهم ويحفظوا فروجهم ذلك أزكى لهم إن الله خبير بما يصنعون.
Tell the believing men to reduce some of their vision and guard their private parts. That is purer for them. Indeed, Allah is fully aware of what they do.
وَقُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنَاتِ يَغْضُضْنَ مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِنَّ وَيَحْفَظْنَ فُرُوجَهُنَّ وَلَا يُبْدِينَ زِينَتَهُنَّ إِلَّا مَا ظَهَرَ مِنْهَا وَلْيَضْرِبْنَ بِخُمُرِهِنَّ عَلَى جُيُوبِهِنَّ وَلَا يُبْدِينَ زِينَتَهُنَّ إِلَّا لِبُعُولَتِهِنَّ أَوْ آبَائِهِنَّ أَوْ آبَاءِ بُعُولَتِهِنَّ أَوْ أَبْنَائِهِنَّ أَوْ أَبْنَاءِ بُعُولَتِهِنَّ أَوْ إِخْوَانِهِنَّ أَوْ بَنِي إِخْوَانِهِنَّ أَوْ بَنِي أَخَوَاتِهِنَّ أَوْ نِسَائِهِنَّ أَوْ مَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُهُنَّ أَوِ التَّابِعِينَ غَيْرِ أُولِي الْإِرْبَةِ مِنَ الرِّجَالِ أَوِ التابعين غير أولي الإربة من الرجال أو الطفل الذين لم يظهروا على عورات النساء ولا يضربن بأرجلهن ليعلم ما يخفين من زينتهن وتوبوا إلى الله جميعا أيها المؤمنون لعلكم تفلحون.
And tell the believing women to reduce some of their vision and guard their private parts and not expose their adornment, except that which necessarily appears thereof, and to wrap a portion of their head covers over their chests, and not expose their adornment, i.e. beauty, except to their husbands, their fathers, their husbands' fathers, their sons, their husbands' sons, their brothers' sons, their sisters' sons, their women, that which their right hands possess, i.e. slaves, or those male attendants having no physical desire, or children who are not yet aware of the private aspects of women. And let them not stamp their feet to make known what they conceal of their adornment. And turn to Allah in repentance, all of you, O believers, that you might succeed.
وَأَنكِحُوا الْأَيَامَ مِنكُمْ وَالصَّالِحِينَ مِنْ عِبَادِكُمْ وَإِمَائِكُمْ إِنْ يَكُونُوا فُقَرَاءَ يُغْنِهِمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فضله والله واسع عليم.
And marry the unmarried among you, and the righteous among your male slaves and female slaves. If they should be poor, Allah will enrich them from His bounty, and Allah is all-encompassing and knowing.
وَلْيَسْتَعْفِفِ الَّذِينَ لَا يَجِدُونَ نِكَاحًا حَتَّى يُغْنِيَهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ وَالَّذِينَ يَبْتَغُونَ الْكِتَابَ مِمَّا مَلَكَتْ أيمانكم فكاتبوهم إن علمتم فيهم خيرا وآتوهم مما لله الذي آتاكم ولا تكرهوا فتياتكم على البغاء إن أردنا تحصنا لتبتغوا عرض الحياة الدنيا ومن يكرههن فإن الله من بعد إكراههن غفور رحيم.
But let them who find not the means for marriage abstain from sexual relations until Allah enriches them from His bounty. And those who seek a contract for eventual emancipation from among whom your right hands possess, then make a contract with them if you know there is within them goodness, and give them from the wealth of Allah which He has given you. And do not compel your slave girls to prostitution if they desire chastity, to seek thereby the temporary interests of worldly life. And if someone should compel them, then indeed Allah is to them, after their compulsion, forgiving and merciful.
وَلَقَدْ أَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكُمْ آيَاتٍ مُبَيِّنَاتٍ وَمَثَلًا مِّنَ الَّذِينَ خَلَوْا مِن قَبْلِكُمْ وَمَوْعِظَةً لِّلْمُتَّقِينَ.
And we have certainly sent down to you distinct verses and examples from those who passed on before you, and an admonition for those who fear Allah.
الله نور السماوات والأرض مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح المصباح في زجاجة الزجاجة كأنها كوكب دري يوقد من شجرة مباركة زيتونة لا شرقية ولا غربية يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار نور على نور يهدي الله لنوره من يشاء ويضرب الله الأمثال للناس والله بكل شيء عليم.
Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. The example of His light is like a niche within which is a lamp. The lamp is within glass. The glass as if it were a pearly white star lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree, neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil would almost glow even if untouched by fire. Light upon light. Allah guides to His light whom He wills, and Allah presents examples for the people, and Allah is knowing of all things.
في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال.
Such things are in houses, i.e. mosques, which Allah has ordered to be raised, and that His name be mentioned, i.e. praised therein, exalting Him within them in the mornings and the evenings.
رجال لا تلهيهم تجارة ولا بيع عن ذكر الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة يخافون يوما تتقلب فيه القلوب والأبصار.
Are men whom neither commerce nor sale distracts from the remembrance of Allah and performance of prayer and giving of zakah. They fear a day in which the hearts and eyes will fearfully turn about.
ليجزيهم الله أحسن ما عملوا ويزيدهم من فضله والله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب.
That Allah may reward them according to the best of what they did, and increase them from His bounty. And Allah gives provision to whom He wills without account, i.e. limit.
وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أعمالهم كسراب بقيعة يحسبه الظمآن ماء حتى إذا جاءه لم يجده شيئا ووجد الله عنده فوفاه حسابه والله سريع الحساب.
But those who disbelieved, their deeds are like a mirage in a lowland, which a thirsty one thinks is water, until when he comes to find it, he finds it is nothing, but finds Allah before him. And he will pay him in full his due. And Allah is swift in account.
أو كظلمات في بحر لجي يغشاه موج من فوقه موج من فوقه سحاب ظلمات بعضها فوق بعض إذا أخرج يده لم يكد يراها ومن لم يجعل الله له نورا فما له من نور.
Or they are like darknesses with an unfathomable sea, which is covered by waves, upon which are waves, over which are clouds, darknesses, some of them upon others. When one puts out his hand therein, he can hardly see it. And he to whom Allah has not granted light, for him there is no light.
ألم تر أن الله يسبح له من في السماوات والأرض والطير صافات كل قد علم صلاته وتسبيحه والله عليم بما يفعلون.
Do you not see that Allah is exalted by whomever is within the heavens and the earth, and by the birds with wings spread in flight? Each of them has known his means of prayer and exalting him, and Allah is knowing of what they do.
وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَإِلَى اللَّهِ الْمَصِيرُ.
And to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and to Allah is the destination.
ألم تر أن الله يزجي سحابا ثم يؤلف بينه ثم يجعله ركاما فترى الودق يخرج من خلاله وينزل من السماء من جبال فيها من برد فيصيب به من يشاء ويصرفه عن من يشاء يكاد سنا برقه يذهب بالأبصار.
Do you not see that Allah drives clouds? Then He brings them together. Then He makes them into a mass. And you see the rain emerge from within it. And He sends down from the sky mountains of clouds, within which is hail. And He strikes with it whom He wills, and averts it from whom He wills. The flash of its lightning almost takes away the eyesight.
يقلب الله الليل والنهار إن في ذلك لعبرة لأولي الأبصار.
Allah alternates the night and the day. Indeed, in that is a lesson for those who have vision.
والله خلق كل دابة من ماء فمنهم من يمشي على بطنه ومنهم من يمشي على رجلين ومنهم من يمشي على أربع يخلق الله ما يشاء إن الله على كل شيء قدير.
Allah has created every living creature from water, and of them are those that move on their bellies, and of them are those that walk on 2 legs, and of them are those that walk on 4. Allah creates what He wills. Indeed, Allah is over all things competent.
لقد أنزلنا آيات مبينات والله يهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم.
We have certainly sent down distinct verses, and Allah guides whom He wills to a straight path.
وَيَقُولُونَ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالرَّسُولِ وَأَطَعْنَا ثُمَّ يَتَوَلَّى فَرِيقٌ مِّنْهُم مِّن بَعْدِ ذَلِكَ وَمَا أُولَئِكَ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ.
But they, i.e. the hypocrites, say, "We have believed in Allah and in the Messenger, and we obey." Then a party of them turns away after that, and those are not believers.
وَإِذَا دُعُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ لِيَحْكُمَ بَيْنَهُمْ إِذَا فَرِيقٌ مِّنْهُمْ مُعْرِضُونَ.
And when they are called to the words of Allah and His Messenger to judge between them, at once a party of them turns aside in refusal.
وَإِن يَكُن لَّهُمُ الْحَقُّ يَأْتُوا إِلَيْهِ مُذْعِنِينَ.
But if the right is theirs, they come to Him in prompt obedience.
أَفِي قُلُوبِهِم مَّرَضٌ أَمِ ارْتَابُوا أَمْ يَخَافُونَ أَن يَحِيفَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ وَرَسُولُهُ بَلْ أُولَئِكَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ.
Is there disease in their hearts, or have they doubted? Or do they fear that Allah will be unjust to them, or His Messenger? Rather, it is they who are the wrongdoers, i.e. the unjust.
إنما كان قول المؤمنين إذا دعوا إلى الله ورسوله ليحكم بينهم أن يقولوا سمعنا وأطعنا وأولئك هم المفلحون.
The only statement of the true believers when they are called to Allah and His Messenger to judge between them is that they say, "We hear and we obey," and those are the successful.
وَمَن يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ وَيَخْشَ اللَّهَ وَيَتَّقْهِ فَأُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْفَائِزُونَ.
And whoever obeys Allah and His Messenger and fears Allah and is conscious of Him, it is those who are the attainers.
وَأَقْسَمُوا بِاللَّهِ جَهْدَ أَيْمَانِهِمْ لَئِنْ أَمَرْتَهُمْ لَيَخْرُجُنَّ قُل لَّا تُقْسِمُوا طَاعَةٌ مَّعْرُوفَةٌ إِنَّ اللَّهَ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ.
And they swear by Allah their strongest oaths, that if you ordered them, they would go forth in Allah's cause. Say, do not swear. Such obedience is known. Indeed, Allah is fully aware of that which you do.
قُلْ أَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَإِنَّمَا عَلَيْهِ مَا حُمِّلَ وَعَلَيْكُمْ مَا حُمِّلْتُمْ وَإِن تُطِيعُوهُ تَهْتَدُوا وَمَا عَلَى الرَّسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ.
Say, obey Allah and obey the Messenger. But if you turn away, then upon him is only that duty with which he has been charged, and upon you is that with which you have been charged. And if you obey him, you will be rightly guided. And there is not upon the Messenger except the responsibility for clear notification.
وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنكُمْ وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ لَيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ كَمَا اسْتَخْلَفَ الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِهِمْ وليمكنن لهم دينهم الذي ارتضى لهم وليبدلنهم من بعد خوفهم أمنا يعبدونني لا يشركون بي شيئا ومن كفر بعد ذلك فأولئك هم الفاسقون.
Allah has promised those who have believed among you and done righteous deeds that He will surely grant them succession to authority upon the earth, just as He granted it to those before them, and that He will surely establish for them therein their religion, which He has preferred for them, and that He will surely substitute for them, after their fear, security, for they worship Me, not associating anything with Me. But whoever disbelieves after that, then those are the defiantly disobedient.
وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ.
And establish prayer, and give zakah, and obey the Messenger, that you may receive mercy.
لا تحسبن الذين كفروا معجزين في الأرض ومأواهم النار ولبئس المصير.
Never think that the disbelievers are causing failure to Allah upon the earth. Their refuge will be the fire, and how wretched the destination.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا ليستأذنكم الذين ملكت أيمانكم والذين لم يبلغوا الحلم منكم 3 مرات من قبل صلاة الفجر وحين تضعون ثيابكم من الظهيرة ومن بعد صلاة العشاء 3 عورات لكم ليس عليكم ولا عليهم جناح بعدهن طوافون عليكم بعضكم على بعض كذلك يبين الله لكم الآيات والله عليم حكيم.
O you who have believed, let those whom your right hands possess and those who have not yet reached puberty among you ask permission of you before entering at 3 times. Before the dawn prayer, and when you put aside your clothing for rest at noon, and after the night prayer. These are 3 times of privacy for you. There is no blame upon you, nor upon them beyond these periods, for they continually circulate among you, some of you among others. Thus does Allah make clear to you the verses, i.e. His ordinances, and Allah is knowing and wise.
وَإِذَا بَلَغَ الْأَطْفَالُ مِنكُمُ الْحُلُمَ فَلْيَسْتَأْذِنُوا كَمَا اسْتَأْذَنَ الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِهِمْ كَذَلِكَ يُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ آيَاتِهِ والله عليم حكيم.
And when the children among you reach puberty, let them ask permission at all times, as those before them have done. Thus does Allah make clear to you His verses, and Allah is knowing and wise.
والقواعد من النساء اللاتي لا يرجون نكاحا فليس عليهن جناح أن يضعن ثيابهن غير متبرجات بزينة وأن يستعففن خير لهن والله سميع عليم.
And women of post-menstrual age who have no desire for marriage, there is no blame upon them for putting aside their outer garments but not displaying adornment. But to modestly refrain from that is better for them. And Allah is hearing and knowing.
ليس على الأعمى حرج ولا على الأعرج حرج ولا على المريض حرج ولا على أنفسكم أن تأكلوا من بيوتكم أو بيوت آبائكم أو بيوت أمهاتكم أو بيوت إخوانكم أو بيوت أخواتكم أو بيوت أعمامكم أو بيوت عماتكم أو بيوت أخوالكم أو بيوت خالاتكم أو ما ملكتم مفاتحه أو صديقكم ليس عليكم جناح أن تأكلوا جميعا أو أشتاتا فإذا دخلتم بيوتا فسلموا على أنفسكم تحية من عند الله مباركة طيبة كذلك يبين الله لكم الآيات لعلكم تعقلون.
There is not upon the blind any constraint, nor upon the lame constraint, nor upon the ill constraint, nor upon yourselves when you eat from your own houses, or the houses of your fathers, or the houses of your mothers, or the houses of your brothers, or the houses of your sisters, or the houses of your father's brothers, or the houses of your father's sisters, or the houses of your mother's brothers, or the houses of your mother's sisters, or from houses whose keys you possess, or from the house of your friend. There is no blame upon you whether you eat together or separately. But when you enter houses, give greetings of peace upon each other. A greeting from Allah, blessed and good. Thus does Allah make clear to you the verses of ordinance that you may understand.
إنما المؤمنون الذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله وإذا كانوا معه على أمر جامع لم يذهبوا حتى يستأذنوه إن الذين يستأذنونك أولئك الذين يؤمنون بالله ورسوله فإذا استأذنوك لبعض شأنهم فأذن لمن شئت منهم واستغفر لهم الله إن الله غفور رحيم.
The believers are only those who believe in Allah and His Messenger. And when they are meeting with Him for a matter of common interest, do not depart until they have asked His permission. Indeed, those who ask your permission, O Muhammad, those are the ones who believe in Allah and His Messenger. So when they ask your permission due to something of their affairs, then give permission to whom you will among them, and ask forgiveness for them of Allah. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful.
لا تجعلوا دعاء الرسول بينكم كدعاء بعضكم بعضا قد يعلم الله الذين يتسللون منكم لواذا فليحذر الذين يخالفون عن أمره أن تصيبهم فتنة أو يصيبهم عذاب أليم.
Do not make your calling of the messenger among yourselves as the call of one of you to another. Already Allah knows those of you who slip away concealed by others. So let those beware who dissent from his, i.e. the Prophet's order, lest fitna strike them or a painful punishment.
ألا إن لله ما في السماوات والأرض قد يعلم ما أنتم عليه ويوم يرجعون إليه فينبئهم بما عملوا والله بكل شيء عليم.
Unquestionably, to Allah belongs whatever is in the heavens and earth. Already He knows that upon which you stand, and knows the day when they will be returned to Him, and He will inform them of what they have done. And Allah is knowing of all things.
سورة الفرقان.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the expelled Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
تبارك الذي نزل الفرقان على عبده ليكون للعالمين نذيرا.
Blessed is He who sent down the criterion upon His servant, that He may be to the worlds a warner.
الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض ولم يتخذ ولدا ولم يكن له شريك في الملك وخلق كل شيء فقدره تقديرا.
He to whom belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and who has not taken a son, and has not had a partner in dominion, and has created each thing and determined it with precise determination.
واتخذوا من دونه آلهة لا يخلقون شيئا وهم يخلقون ولا يملكون لأنفسهم ضرا ولا نفعا ولا يملكون لأنفسهم ضرا ولا نفعا ولا يملكون موتا ولا حياة ولا نشورا.
But they have taken besides Him gods which create nothing while they are created, and possess not for themselves any harm or benefit, and possess not power to cause death or life or resurrection.
وقال الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا إفك افتراه وأعانه عليه قوم آخرون فقد جاءوا ظلما وزورا.
And those who disbelieve say, "This Quran is not except a falsehood he invented, and another people assisted him in it." But they have committed an injustice and a lie.
وقالوا أساطير الأولين اكتتبها فهي تملى عليه بكرة وأصيلا.
And they say, "Legends of the former peoples which he has written down, and they are dictated to him morning and afternoon."
قل أنزله الذي يعلم السر في السماوات والأرض إنه كان غفورا رحيما.
Say, O Muhammad, it has been revealed by He who knows every secret within the heavens and the earth. Indeed, He is ever forgiving and merciful.
وقالوا ما لهذا الرسول يأكل الطعام ويمشي في الأسواق لولا أنزل إليه ملك فيكون معه نذيرا.
And they say, "What is this messenger that eats food and walks in the markets? Why was there not sent down to him an angel, so he would be with him a warner?"
أو يلقى إليه كنز أو تكون له جنة يأكل منها وقال الظالمون إن تتبعون إلا رجلا مسحورا.
Or why is not a treasure presented to him from heaven? Or does he not have a garden from which he eats? And the wrongdoers say, "You follow not but a man affected by magic."
انظر كيف ضربوا لك الأمثال فضلوا فلا يستطيعون سبيلا.
Look how they strike for you comparisons, but they have strayed, so they cannot find a way.
تبارك الذي إن شاء جعل لك خيرا من ذلك جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ويجعل لك قصورا.
Blessed is he who, if he willed, could have made for you something better than that. Gardens beneath which rivers flow, and could make for you palaces.
بل كذبوا بالساعة وأعتدنا لمن كذب بالساعة سعيرا.
But they have denied the hour, and we have prepared for those who deny the hour a blaze.
إذا رأتهم من مكان بعيد سمعوا لها تغيظا وزفيرا.
When it, i.e. the hellfire, sees them from a distant place, they will hear its fury and roaring.
وإذا ألقوا منها مكانا ضيقا مقرنين دعوا هنالك ثبورا.
And when they are thrown into a narrow place, therein bound in chains, they will cry out thereupon for destruction.
لا تدعوا اليوم ثبورا واحدا وادعوا ثبورا كثيرا.
They will be told, do not cry this day for one destruction, but cry for much destruction.
قل أذلك خير أم جنة الخلد التي وعد المتقون كانت لهم جزاء ومصيرا.
Say, is that better, or the garden of eternity, which is promised to the righteous? It will be for them a reward and destination.
لهم فيها ما يشاءون خالدين كان على ربك وعدا مسئولا.
For them therein is whatever they wish, while abiding eternally. It is ever upon your Lord a promise worthy to be requested.
وَيَوْمَ يَحْشُرُهُمْ وَمَا يَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ فَيَقُولُ أَأَنْتُمْ أَضْلَلْتُمْ عِبَادِي هَؤُلَاءِ أَمْ هُمْ ضَلُّوا السَّبِيلَ.
And mention the day he will gather them, and that which they worship besides Allah, and will say, did you mislead these, my servants, or did they themselves stray from the way?
قالوا سبحانك ما كان ينبغي لنا أن نتخذ من دونك من أولياء ولكن متعتهم وآباءهم حتى نسوا الذكر وكانوا قوما بورا.
They will say, exalted are you. It was not for us to take besides you any allies or protectors, but you provided comforts for them and their fathers until they forgot the message and became a people ruined.
فقد كذبوكم بما تقولون فما تستطيعون صرفا ولا نصرا ومن يظلم منكم نذقه عذابا كبيرا.
So they will deny you, disbelievers, in what you say, and you cannot avert punishment or find help. And whoever commits injustice among you, we will make him taste a great punishment.
وما أرسلنا قبلك من المرسلين إلا إنهم ليأكلون الطعام ويمشون في الأسواق وجعلنا بعضكم لبعض فتنة أتصبرون وَكَانَ رَبُّكَ بَصِيرًا.
And we did not send before you, O Muhammad, any of the messengers, except that they ate food and walked in the markets. And we have made some of you people as trial for others. Will you have patience? And ever is your Lord seeing.